Welcome to Weebing with Wes. Well, this'll be the intro will be playing right now.
Weebing with Wes.
That's an intro. I wanted to do welcome to the Weeb Dungeon. Welcome to the Weeb Dungeon.
Are we trying to make them think we're some kind of weird perverts or something?
Yes.
I mean, not necessarily untrue, but
I mean, everybody likes anime titties. So if you say that you don't like anime titties, you're stupid.
yeah, you're just wrong, bro.
You're objectively wrong. There's no subjectivity in that.
You are wrong, and furthermore, you're a liar.
And furthermore, you're fucking stupid.
And furthermore, you're a fucking moron.
But yeah, we're gonna play around with that. I'm thinking about bringing out the. Did I show you my little MIDI keyboard that I got like a while back? Whenever me and you were recording still.
You said a mini keyboard?
A MIDI, like a MIDI keyboard with the little drum pads on the side.
Right.
Well, I have one. So
nice.
eventually, I'm gonna get a
sound
whole.
effects at the ready.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one I'm gonna be using that for. But welcome to Weebing with Wes. I know we already did the intro, but I didn't say episode number 5. So this is episode number 5. So we are planning on stacking these episodes and then just releasing them every Thursday because this is really easy for me. I'm gonna use this, to be honest, as editing practice because I need to fill in a lot of stuff because it's looking too plain for me. Like just us two and then the black up here, the black down there. I'm gonna do something with this episode 5. So y'all will be looking at this and it'll be completely different.
Let me move that. For people to look at.
Exactly.
Like big chunky cats, like this one.
Yeah, dude. Already on the thumbnail, dude. You got to stop doing that because you know I'm gonna gravitate towards putting you on the thumbnail. Classic. Okay, so surprisingly enough, today will not be as revolved around One Piece. Nani?
No One Piece.
No
One Piece.
Also, well, this. All right, shut the fuck up. Listen to me real quick. The 5% of One Piece will be included in the Weeb Fit show off. So that's all y'all are getting for the One Piece. I will sprinkle in because I have been known, or me and you have been known to go off on tangents. But
well, that's some bold accusations. Tangents? Us? Never.
Rants?
Tangents? Being sidetracked? Nah.
ADD, ADHD, mental illness? Nah.
It's not on Weebing with Wes, never.
Oh shit, hold up. Let me put the lights to more Weebing with Wes.
The late night show where we have purple lights.
Hold on. Oh dude, I've been waiting to make this purchase for a really long time. And I finally got wireless earbuds.
Wow. Okay.
Really good kind.
I thought you were gonna say like a body pillow or like a fucking fleshlight or something like that.
Those came in earlier this week, but I mean
like a wall scroll of some anime titties. You know,
dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna remake that Renaissance fucking painting that I made, and it's all gonna be anime titties. That's all it's gonna be.
That's what
no other object besides anime titties.
Just anime titties. Everything's made up of anime titties. Anime titties fuel the world. We don't talk about anime titties enough, clearly.
What would you say we've already recorded? Like 10 minutes? I forgot to fucking set a timer.
I have no idea. Probably like 5 or 10. All
right,
probably close to 5.
Fuck it. All right.
Fuck it.
So, let me get my drink real quick. I'm kind of unprepared. But only 5% One Piece today. And
we'll see if that's true.
I myself am making some bold accusations. All right, so let's get into the Weeb Fit showcase. Even though I'm not gonna have another Weeb Fit shirt after this because this is the last one. I went through all my clothes. All the rest of them are just like nerdy type stuff, but still,
Right.
nonetheless, I did find my pants that I've been looking for forever. Weeb Fit starts now.
Weeb Fit.
Little one piece.
Gotta rep the one piece. I'm slacking hard by not having a one piece.
Oh, there's nothing on the side, but dude, these pants right here. I don't know if you can tell, but they're like felt. It's like an old school like Adidas track pant.
Huh. I've never actually worn anything felt. What does that feel like?
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. On the inside, it's not felt. It's kind of like something that won't fucking make you scratch everywhere. Because if you had felt on the inside, it'd be so itchy. So it's kind of like a softer, kind of rougher material, like a pant material. So where it's like smooth on your legs, but on the outside, it's so fucking amazing. But
nice. So before we move on from the Weeb Fit.
Well, I mean, I still need to see your Weeb Fit.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
But still, regardless, this is a fashion show.
Oh, this is a fashion show?
Yeah.
So we just got Adidas joggers.
Dude, Weeb Fit. You are a weeb, and you have a fit on.
Oh wait, check. Oh, that's true. You're right. we got this National Geo Bands.
There we go. I actually like that. That reminds me of a shirt that I have, the Obey Worldwide. If you've ever heard of that brand.
Shitty jacket. But going into the story that I mentioned earlier. So one time, and I'll show you what that prop was that I got at the beginning after, like whenever it comes up. But
yeah,
we were at the bar. It was like me and some of my other friends. You might have even been there. I don't honestly recall.
Dude, but I highly doubt. I highly doubt that I was out with you because I'm not out with like anybody.
This was like a year ago or more.
I was way more. Yeah, I was. Okay, go on. I might have been.
So anyway, I was wearing these shoes. It's from Gurren Lagann. We've got
Kamina
shit. And Simone.
I have some questions. I have some questions about the shoes, but continue.
Okay. We can look at these some more after. But anyway, I was wearing these shoes at the bar, which is probably a stupid decision in hindsight.
Yes.
But they could have gotten scuffed or something. But my dumb ass wore them anyway. Probably because I had just gotten them or something. Anyway, this random girl comes up to me in the bar after she saw my shoes, and it was like me and like my group of friends just talking outside smoking or something. And she walks up and she's like, "Oh, are you a Wayaboo?" And I was like,
"A Wayaboo?"
She was like, "A Waybow?" And I was like, "You mean a Weeaboo or a Weeb?" And she was like,
"A Wayaboo, dude."
I was like, "Bro, you don't even know how to pronounce that." And then like, it went
at least get the insult right.
Right, exactly. And it went on this tangent of her telling me about how much of a Waybow or a Wayaboo. I think it was Waybow is how she pronounced it.
Waybow.
Yeah, she was telling me how much of a Waybow she was, and I was just like,
"You're not."
Very interesting.
You don't know how to pronounce it.
I got to go back inside the bar and get some more to drink after I heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But I don't know. It was just so weird. Like, so I'm curious. Like, I don't really ever talk to that many other people that use the weeb lingo, I guess I'll call it, at the risk of sounding like a moron.
Yeah.
So it's funny when I hear other people pronounce it, and especially when they pronounce it incorrectly, to hear what they think it's pronounced like. But yeah, these shoes were made by. They were given to me as a gift, and they were made like as a commission from some artist, I think, on Instagram.
That was my question.
And she did a really great job with them, honestly. Like.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
Coach them in this.
How do I feel like I can do well? Not really. I'm way more digital art. I would have to print it, but like how durable is that paint and like that material on it? Like if you got your fingernail and like scratched it a lot, will it come off?
So,
I mean, don't fucking do it.
But there's like I mean, I guess you can't really see. Maybe if I hold it at a certain angle. No, you can't really see. There's like this.
Because it looks really like on there.
Something. Yeah, I want to call it like a lacquer or I don't know, some kind of clear coating that she puts on top to seal the color, I guess, or make it not able to get scuffed, as somebody like me would probably do. Uh, but yeah, I don't really wear them that frequently just because I don't want to damage them. But I haven't had any issues with the paint coming off, so I think
How often do you wear them?
uh, not that often. I don't really go anywhere right now, so it's like I'm not even wearing fucking shoes right now. I barely wear fucking shoes these days since I don't fucking go anywhere. You wear fucking slider. See, I don't wear shoes in my house. I have like
I can't do socks. My feet, I have really sweaty feet. Really, really, really sweaty feet. Like, it's going to be a problem for my significant other.
What the fuck? I've heard of like clammy hands, but I've never heard of
Oh,
clammy
I have
feet.
that too right now.
Oh yeah, I always
It's
have clammy hands. My
it's
feet
anxiety.
are
It's
cold.
anxiety, and whenever I feel, I don't know what anxiety feels like to you, but it feels like to me where whenever it's really bad, it's like having butterflies in your chest, but it's like overwhelming butterflies in your chest. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah, I'm
like
trying to think
you
of how
want
to
to exert
describe.
a whole bunch of energy, but like you can't, and you don't know how to, and it's just
Right.
redirected so
Yeah.
many different ways. It's like chaos.
Right. Yeah. Chaos is a good way to describe the feeling because you have like a elevated heart rate and it just feels like you have, like you said, you have all this energy, but you can't. It's not like going to anything. It's just
Yeah,
you
because that's not
over
you.
analyzing or freaking out about something that's probably uh, not really that worthy of being freaked out over.
9 out of 10 times, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. Uh,
Dude, but
I
I'm
haven't.
really sorry. I'm really impressed with my wireless earbuds. I just wanted to say that I'm so happy I
What
made
kind
this
did you get?
purchase. Let me show you the Galaxy, the second,
The Samsung ones?
not the live ones that just came out because those look fucking insane. But
Right. I have like an old gen AirPods that I use for working out, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I just
I
use
I
Audio
love it.
Technicas.
Oh
Audio
yeah,
Technicas.
that's
Yeah,
what that's what I got. I
I
need to
love
get
those.
a really good one because like whenever I take this off, you know these. Whenever I take these off, the fucking things are flopping everywhere. I hate it. I really hate it.
Yeah, I got like the one of the cheaper. Well, I say cheaper, but they're still like $100 something, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
paying monthly for my uh for these the
that's
Galaxy
interesting.
earbuds.
I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to do that more to allow you to do like a month to month payment.
QVC always does it, and if you notice, uh, some Amazon products, and it's only Amazon products right now, but
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
them are rolling out that monthly payment feature, and it's the same price as with
yeah. I saw
QVC.
that.
You're paying probably like $10 or $15 more to be able to pay monthly. So I'm paying about $10 to $15 more than what I would normally pay, but uh, I'll take that L right now because I would much rather pay $27 a month for I think it's 5 or 6 months.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
I
because
don't do that normally because you're taking an L. You're losing
yeah,
15 bucks. But
right.
fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I mean, $15 to
And
not
I'm
have to.
aware. Yeah,
I
and
feel
I'm
like it's
aware of it, so like I know how to balance shit out. Stocks have been
right.
pretty good to me right now. This past like 2 or 3 weeks.
The stonks,
Stonks.
stonks go up. Are you a gay bear or a bull?
Robin. Robin
I'm
Hood.
referring. Oh, you're using Robinhood. Gay bear refers to somebody who bets on the market going down. It's like a Wall Street bets.
Oh, I didn't. I'd never
Somewhere.
even heard of that lingo.
Stupid term. It's like bear and bull. Bullish market is it goes up. Bearish market is it goes down. So if you're, we lovingly call people who, whenever you bet on something, like whenever you're playing the stock market, you're generally betting on it going up. Is what the
Right.
normal person does. There are also people who bet on it going down, right?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to look at it logically, both standpoints, because I mean, obviously, you want it to go down so you can buy in and you can sell off at a higher price. You know?
Right, right. That's just in general, the market trends up, and that's just bull. And then there are people who will bet with options, and they'll say, I want to sell this at this price, and like
Oh
4 or 5
shit, no,
weeks or something.
that's
Yeah,
over my head. I can't.
those are the people that are gambling on money. But anyway, we call those people on or I say we. I don't necessarily call them that because I'm not really super into it. But I do occasionally browse the Wall Street Bets subreddit, and they're known as gay bears there. I find
Wolf
it
of
quite
Wall
hilarious.
Street is an amazing movie.
It is. Oh man, back when that came out, I feel like who was it? One of my friends made us watch it like so many fucking times. Like anytime we were all hanging out together, just like
Dude,
smoking, he
that's
would
a
just put it
long
on.
movie to
We would
watch.
just
A
put it on,
lot.
dude. Yeah, we would just be like sitting there like drinking or doing whatever else.
Let me
or
turn
just,
on
like,
a
hanging out,
3-hour
playing video
movie.
games or something, and he would just have it on, and it was whatever. We didn't all necessarily watch it, but it was on. So I've seen quote unquote the movie like 10 times probably.
I saw it for the second time a few weeks ago. Loved it. Loved it as much as I loved it the first time. That movie is fantastic. It doesn't even seem that long.
Yeah, it's got pretty good pacing.
Yeah, so, it really does. It really does.
A lot of crazy, insane moments, especially like near the end, in the middle of the movie, once he starts making the money.
Yeah,
and once he loses, obviously.
Dude. Okay, so we got through with 5% of the One Piece. So okay. Before we get into this anime that I wanted to get into as a topic, okay. I mentioned to you the other day that we're having quite a bit more audio listeners. So shout out to the audio listeners that are hearing and not seeing our two beautiful faces. And I wanted to let y'all know that we have a YouTube channel. It's just search Broke Knock Life. It's like Your Mom's House podcast, like kind of what they're doing. Like Your Mom's House has like Dr. Drew After Dark, Two Bears One Cave. They have different podcasts, but alongside, it's like within the network. So everywhere you search Broke Knock Life, you'll find Weebing with Wes.
And our beautiful faces.
And our beautiful faces. I mean, how can you not? It's really weird for me to look at the camera and talk. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I need to get. Well, if I do it, I feel like the reflection of my glasses.
That is why I brought you in. I have to be looking at somebody else and talking to somebody.
Right.
That I will never watch episode 1 of my podcast, and now that I say that, people are gonna fucking watch it. But
go watch and laugh at him.
Dude, do you remember what I did in episode 1 and 2?
I vaguely remember.
I cut out all the uhs and the ums.
Oh, right. You told me about how ridiculously long it took to do that.
Dude, I want to open up that Vegas Pro save file, and I'm going to take a screenshot of all the splits in the fucking video clip. It's insane, bro. It looks like someone fucking... That was a bad joke. I wasn't even going to say it.
You gotta cut that up. Oh damn it! I did it.
Yeah. See,
so hard not to do, man. Speech filler is just so natural. Like every language has speech filler.
That's what I was trying to achieve. Natural. It's not natural.
Right,
I was trying to achieve natural by cutting out the uhs and ums to make it more. But in hindsight, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Because you're, it sounds like Santori. I love saying that so much, bro. That is my favorite shit to say. That's 6% One Piece. We're gonna stop at 6%. Okay, we got done with.
Oh my god, damn it!
This is slowly raising up the percentage.
As the episode duration goes on, so does
dude, I need to get good at animation, man. I need to have like a little battery thing to where it like fills up every time.
One Piece we talk about.
Yeah. It's like ding.
You can honestly just do like a counter every time we get sidetracked from something else that's not One Piece related and start talking about One Piece. Just add a count to it.
If you want to get some ideas on some video editing, if you ever get down and dirty with that, because I'm pretty sure I pushed Morgan to like start up his YouTube channel because now he's like editing skating videos and like doing all this shit. And I'm so
on Instagram. I didn't realize
he has a whole new account, his quasi.yt account. It's his game Skater XL, and he has a whole bunch of like he's sponsored by like teams on that game that like make like custom trucks and stuff, and they have like virtual teams. So he's all involved in that. That's awesome because he used to not be like that. He used to be completely like shut off from it, but now he's like, and he's getting so, Jesus Christ, he's getting so good at graphic design, bro. I need to show you. I'm gonna put his latest creation up on top, but dude, it looks incredible. Let me see if you can see it. I really don't want to share my screen because it looked really messy the last time I did it.
You could probably just drop a link in Discord or something, or just send it to me on.
Yeah. I don't want to exit out of the screen though. I need it to where I can have Discord open on my second monitor and not fuck with the full screen that's going on right now. And I don't want to experiment with it right now because, you know, we're fucking we live, baby. We live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Dude, that is so fucking great. I love all of those interviews. Okay, look. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, there we go. Oh shit, that looks pretty dope.
Yeah, dude, he fucking made that for somebody.
It's like a vaporwave almost. If it had like more layers to it, it'd be like vaporwave, but it still kind of has that vaporwave aesthetic though. What is that?
I don't know. It's some commission for this dude's business, I think.
It's pretty dope.
I don't know how that showed up so clear on that fucking camera. That was really surprising to me.
I guess you just have a good camera.
Shit.
my camera would not be able to pick that up.
That's only a 1080p 60 FPS. I got it like 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago.
I don't know. I bought mine during all the Rona stuff when all of the webcams have been repeatedly been selling out.
Yeah, along with toilet paper.
Job interviews and stuff, yeah. And I just bought like some random ass generic one that was like one of the only ones they had in stock at the time. And it works fine. It's got like kind of a fisheye to it. I don't know. You can kind of tell the way the fucking wood case curves there.
Oh yeah. I would have never noticed.
Yeah, it's got like a weird fisheye view, but other than that, I don't really have any complaints. It's not like the best quality or anything. And also, this room, by the way, is like super dark. But just looking at the camera, you wouldn't know. It looks actually pretty bright.
Is that why you have the door open?
Right, yeah. If I close this, it might actually become brighter since it's picking up the light from this. Let's see. Might be wrong though.
Oh, that's weird. I see what you mean, man.
Yeah, open this. I don't know, it like artificially brightens the...
Yeah, because whenever you close that, you can tell it's so dark because all you see is the light hitting your face from your screens.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Also, I'm wearing a white ass shirt, so it's like super bright, probably.
Yeah, we're yin yang right now, yin yang twins.
There we
go. Okay, so I wanted to, I got some topics, but it's kind of all over the place. So I'm just gonna shoot it for you. Actually, I'm gonna read it first right now, and then you can think about it. Okay, so, not necessarily top 5, maybe like any 3 horror genre, anime or manga that you've watched or read recently and that like you recommend, or like something interesting about one of them. Because to be honest, I'm asking this not only because it's like Halloween is all scary and stuff, it's because I want like a really good anime recommended by the anime aficionado himself.
The anime aficionado. A
so,
gracious title.
So what are 5 horror genre anime / manga that you have read, seen, and recommend to the audience? And not really the audience, me. Not them. Fuck. They can fuck off.
Okay, so the first one I recommend is called Monster.
Oh, I've heard of that. See, I've never seen any horror or manga, but let me know about Monster. When did that come out?
So that was released as a manga back in the 90s, and I think it looks like it ran until 2001. Delivery food that I ordered like 2 hours ago. Hold up.
I got you.
Hello?
Wesley is getting a delivery right now.
Yep.
I thought that was his bathroom. Very interesting, Wesley. Very interesting. You are now again alone with me because of his fucking slacking. His constant slacking and his constant fucking piece of shit. Constant.
Wow.
Nah,
Wow.
yeah, this guy Wesley is probably
Wow.
the funniest, nicest guy that
Oh,
I've
I
ever
misheard
known.
I misheard
Yeah,
it. I misheard it. It sounded like you were saying he's the laziest.
nah, dude, nah,
Oh, okay.
nah,
That's
nah,
cool. That's
nah.
cool. That's cool. Well, you know, whatever.
I talk behind your back, but I say only nice things.
Yeah, yeah. Only nice things. Yeah, right. Like in those other episodes. Right. that clip I saw.
Yeah, not like you can go back and watch whatever I say.
Yeah, exactly right.
Only nice things.
No.
Go back and fucking pull the tape, bitch.
What were the, oh, Monster. So, yeah, I came back in the 90s, and it was one of the first, I guess, like, horror. I think technically it's like a thriller or something, but it's middle school me was very impressed with it. So, and I have I know Tucker's seen it as well, and he really liked it.
Mm.
Another good one that I think I don't know how old it is. Came out in like the mid 2000s is Another.
So
It's kind of spooky. So we got Monster, we got Another.
Wait. It's called what?
Another.
It's called Another. Like one like the word another.
Like the word Another, right? Another. Let's see what else. I feel like this is.
Okay, there we go. We got some light. Jesus.
So there's another one that I vaguely remember watching, but don't remember. I just remember it being really weird. It's called When They Cry, and I think it was based off of a video game called Higurashi When They Cry.
Wow. Wait, it was made like based off of a video game?
I believe so.
Is that common?
Yeah, that's super common.
Wait, for manga and anime to be
Well,
based
anime
off of...
is pretty much always like never just like the source material. Anime pretty much generally is going to be based off of like a light novel, a manga, a video game, something. Maybe even like some kind of old story that they're redoing or something like that.
But
But if you
mainly
look
it's
up,
manga.
mainly it's manga, right? Light novels adaptations are becoming more and more popular these days, though. So,
Dude, speaking of light novels and comic books and stuff, I just found a whole... My dad was like a really big comic book collector. Like, mainly... I mean, it's not even like mainly anything. It's like all Marvel and all DC. And I recently found like a whole box that I never knew that I found, and it was all like old school Avenger comics. Dude, I saw one where it was like Thor versus Hulk, and they were like on the fucking plains. I saw there was like Black Spider-Man. He had like all... I need to show you one day. My dad had thousands of comic books.
really, wow, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
like
I
old
think I've
school.
seen like a few of them in your
I
room
have
before.
I have them all up in the... Yeah, I did take them down one time because I was cleaning and I had them on top of my bed. But I have like two big boxes. I have some boxes in storage. It's dude,
Nice.
to just look through those comic books and to see the art style is so inspirational. It's insane how well...
Right.
I love that style. I love that style.
It's very unique. It's interesting that both American comics and Japanese comics developed their own like styles back in the like 90s or whatever that were very, very, and still to this day are super iconic.
And
Like
very,
the
very different from each other too.
right, yeah. Like there's even like I want to say there's like styles within the style, like what you're saying. Like Dragon Ball is very different from I don't know what's some other like My Hero from
Yeah,
which is very different from
it's
like
definitely the same with comics.
And I don't know, it's super cool to look at all the different ones. And it makes sometimes when they have like a very strange art style, it makes it kind of hard to watch at first, and you kind of have to get used to it.
A
Trying
very
to think of,
hard art style for me was Berserk season 2, and
oh, CGI.
still don't like it, but I did get into it.
Yeah, it was weird to watch at first. I
It was
honestly,
a huge downgrade for me.
oh yeah, from the original show
I
for sure.
love the original animation so much.
Yeah, it was really good.
God, it was
Uh,
so good, man. So
it's
good.
crazy though because the manga is so like detailed in it and just like obviously has a lot of effort put into it, even though the guy releases ones like every fucking 10,000 years. But I think he's
That
like,
guy is very disturbed. Fuck
yeah,
that
he's,
guy.
I think he's like sick or something, but nobody really knows
He's
what exactly
fucking
is
sick,
wrong.
all right.
What is that guy? I want to say that's the same guy who made the not Yu Yu Hakusho. That's the same guy.
I remember seeing that a lot as a kid. That was very it was like pushed a lot. And Inuyasha and One Piece was too. But I remember the first time me seeing One Piece, it was like late at night, and I never really grasped the concept of like anime. Like I watched like Codename Kids Next Door and like cartoons and stuff. So whenever I saw, I don't know, whenever I saw One Piece, I remember seeing Luffy and then him being rubber, and then I was like, this is really weird. It's too weird for me to watch.
Totally was wrong, by the way. Berserk and Yu Yu Hakusho manga are not the same. Don't know why I thought that.
We spread nothing but truth in this
Nothing but
podcast.
truth.
Take
Everything
everything.
I say is law.
Absolutely,
Oh
you
God,
are the
law.
anime slash manga aficionado.
It's me. Do we ever finish our best our five lists of horror?
No, but you gave me some good recommendations. Because I wanted to segue into what was like. th- Was there any scary moments in a particular anime that scared the shit out of you? Well, I mean that would kind of spoil some shit for me if I haven't seen it. Because I do have one that scares the shit out of me, bro. And I know you've seen it. It's Attack on Titan. Whenever his mom got eaten, whenever I
Right.
first saw that shit, his
There's some
face
moments
and
in
the
there.
way that those Titans run, and it
Unnerving.
legitimately scares me. Like it's really creepy.
It is. It's super creepy. Um, I don't know of any off the top of my head any scenes where I've been like very like actually scared. I guess.
Yeah, or like creeped out, not necessarily like a fucking scared to your bones, like just creeped out, and you're like, oh Jesus, this is fucking, this is heavy, or fucking,
There's some pretty. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's some pretty brutal moments in like another and monster for that matter
ah.
that are just like, whoa, pretty
That's
crazy.
it. That's what
And I
that's what I
think
want to know.
as far as
But no, but no, I don't. No, I'm not saying I want to know like in detail because I want to watch those. I'm saying that's what I want to know, like like heavy shit in an anime that you're like, oh my god, this is fucking creepy as shit.
yeah, definitely watch both Monster and another. Another in particular, if I'm remembering correctly, had like one pretty brutal scene. But there's for creepy though, I would say
Yeah,
when they cry has some really weird and creepy scenes in it. I'm not going to say anything more than that. I mean, those of you who have seen it know,
yeah,
but it's just kind of weird. But yeah, definitely that one I would say is like after you finish those two, you can go watch that one at some point. When they cry is not like amazing by any means. It's just like I don't know. It just is what it is, man.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I
but
can look at
Monster
anything.
are good horror and good anime, and like they were well done, I
Right.
guess. So definitely watch those two if you're
So
looking for it.
monster, another, and when she cries,
When they cry.
when they cry. I'm gonna write that down right now. Actually, monster, another, when
Um,
they cry.
oh, speaking of
Attack on Titan.
weird horror stuff. Did you ever watch that Devilman Crybaby thing? That was, I think it was released on, I want to say Netflix or something.
I have not.
Yeah, it was on
I thought you
Netflix.
were talking about that video game, Devil May
No,
Cry, because I've never
it's,
played that either.
I don't think I played that either,
I've
actually.
never played any of them, and they have like 8, huh? They have like a lot of them.
I know there's at least like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how many there are for sure, but I think it's like a hack and slash game, which was never really my style very much.
I like
Except for
hack and slash, but like other elements.
fuck, what are those games called? With Lu Bu and fuck.
Lou Boo.
Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors is fun. That's a hack and slash. That's like the only hack and slash I've ever really played.
That's like
And-
those One Piece pirate warrior games.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that.
Yeah, it's like a time killer basically.
Right. Yeah, it's just mashing buttons and fucking shit up, I guess. which is, I don't know. I guess we can go into this, but this is my primary gripe with ARPGs like Diablo.
Wait, what's ARPG? What's A?
Is an action RPG. So think your Diablo style games.
Ah.
Your I should know more than that. I'm blanking now. Trine? Not Trine. What is that game called?
Wasteland 3. Have you played Wasteland 3? Or any Wasteland games?
I haven't.
Dude, play it.
I've heard it's pretty good though.
Joe made me get it. And there's this bug that fucked it up for me, and I have to redo like this mission, but other than that, it's fantastic. It's like what Fallout should be. Like if it was if Fallout 2 was like upgraded, that's what it is basically. It's
Actually,
very well detailed.
I think Wasteland is actually one of the games that Tucker's company worked on.
No shit.
I think so.
That's
I'll have
badass.
to, but I think they had like, I think it was mostly art stuff, because this company
Speaking
does like VR development and they have a bunch of like team of artists. So I think that they contracted out a bunch of art stuff from their company.
Yeah, speaking of Tuck, is he still doing that Owl video game?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That's
because
really
I know he has like a bunch of small projects. Because I mean, I have a bunch of projects that I'm just like, I'll get to that or whatever. Because I mean,
Yeah.
now, if you are you in contact with him like regularly?
Yeah.
Let him know. I mean, I can let him know too. I'm like good at graphic design now. Whenever, because like we talked like a few years ago, and then he's like, I want you to design like some really minuscule objects. And then I didn't really have a grasp on graphic design, but now I'm able to do whatever the fuck. So we can build a game, Tuck. Shout out to Tuck, bro.
All right.
Shout
Hit him
out
up.
to Tuck.
I'm sure he'll be very interested. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
back to ARPGs. So my biggest gripe with them is that they feel exactly like what you said the hack and slash games feel like. They feel just like time wasters. Like
Yeah.
there's not really much substance to it. You're just spamming buttons over and over again. It's your Path of Exiles, your Diablos, your Torchlights, your
Wasteland 3 isn't that then?
Right. I don't. What time?
It's action, but I mean, there's so much that goes into it. Like, dude, it's like it's turn based. So there's some turns where you're just like going through 6 of your crew and like making minor adjustments to like get the edge on the enemy or whatever. Take his fucking force field off, so like one of your teammates can cripple him while another one can hit him in the head at the same exact time.
Is it
Shit
like a
that.
live style combat that you pause, or is it purely turn based?
No, oh, my bad. It's not turn based. You can pause, but like it's
Okay, so it's
it's
like
like
an isometric RPG.
yeah.
like,
I don't know the terminology for all that.
I think it's like I think it's isometric RPG. I want to say. I could be wrong though. But that's like your Baldur's Gates, your Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah. Exactly. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Baldur's Gate 3 good?
I haven't played it yet.
Is it supposed to be good, or is it made by the same people, or is there any promise to it?
There's supposed to be some decent promise. It's in beta right now, and you can buy it and play. I want to say like the first act or something. I don't want to spoil anything though, so I'm not gonna play it because it's I mean, you're just gonna play the first act and then sit there with your dick in your hands,
Yeah, exactly.
waiting for it to be released. So I didn't buy it. And I think most of the people that I've talked to have had a similar sentiments of not wanting anything to be spoiled or not wanting anything to like, you play through the first act and then maybe they'll like change it up because I think it's in beta or something, right?
Yeah.
Things are subject to change.
Yeah, I don't even think they release it as like early access either. I think it's just like a game that everybody knows is unfinished. Because I don't think I saw that big blue early access banner on it.
Oh wait, what did it do?
Or maybe there's like a different terminology for like startup game early access and like an established AAA game early access. You know what I mean?
It is an early access game.
Okay, it says that on there.
Yeah, it says that on there.
Okay, then
yeah,
I am blind.
Those games are fun. They just have like a very detailed story generally.
I love those games.
Very in-depth world with interesting characters and party members and stuff. Whereas ARPGs and hack and slash games generally aren't that detailed, I guess.
The only thing that saved Diablo 3 for me is it was so satisfying. Like the sound effects were the only thing that were really driving me to play it. Like it was so satisfying to like hear that hit on an enemy. That like that's like that was my drive, which it shouldn't be in a fucking game. It could be because I mean that sells. It made me buy it.
Yeah, like really good combat with satisfying hits and spells and animations and stuff. I mean that can definitely be a selling point.
Yeah, but I can't tell you one fucking thing about the story.
Yeah, all I know is fuck, what is that guy's name? What is the old man's name that dies in Diablo 3?
Dude, I have no clue.
Old dude dies
Old dude.
in Diablo 3. I bet you this will give me the result.
I bet you it will.
Well, that's not what I expected.
What is it fucking...
The first result is man dies after playing Diablo 3 for 72 hours.
Oh my god, 72 hours?
That guy's a fucking maniac, bro.
What a fiend. That is a true fiend if I've never seen one before.
What is that character's name?
His name is Mr. Fuckface.
Who dies Diablo 3? I don't know. I can't do his fucking name. It's the old dude. Oh, what is his name?
What keyboard do you have?
I have a Razer something or another keyboard that I use.
Is it the Huntsman?
I don't think it's the Huntsman. It's a.
I want the Huntsman.
There should be like a label on this somewhere.
Oh, shit, we got a fucking minute. We got a minute left.
Tournament edition that I use for gaming, and then I have one that I use for my job, for programming. It's like a full keyboard.
Oh, nice. Dude, I need a fucking small keyboard. I need a smaller one.
Yeah, I use the big one for programming, and then I use the small one for gaming. It's got a more sensitive keys with a I don't know. I forget if it's lower or higher actuation point. It's easier to actuate the key, which just means activate the button. But yeah, I mean, I really like it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty small, very portable.
One last thing before we go. Tell me what you think about this idea.
All right.
Think of a shirt. Think of a black shirt, okay?
Okay, I'm thinking of a black shirt.
And picture this text running across the middle of the shirt. Okay, beat your meat and go to sleep.
I think it would be cool if you put like beat your meat on the front, and then on the back you put like go to sleep or something like that.
That and beat your meat, and then I'm gonna have like a bunch of variety of like meats, like sausage and like hamburgers and like steak, and then go to sleep on the back, and it'll have like Z's and like maybe a bed or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It's gonna be some dope merch. But I announced this in episode 21. I mean, I shouldn't even talk about this because this is coming out next Thursday. I was just gonna talk about the merch and shit. But that's all gonna be covered. I'm doing a test run of the merch probably end of next week. I'm gonna have somebody design a whole bunch of shit, and then I'm gonna see how it sells, and then I'm gonna use all that profit to get some more product, and then keep pushing it and keep trucking. But
Hell yeah.
we gotta go. So thank you for watching Weebing with Wes, episode number 5. I think did I say 4 in the beginning or did I say 5?
I think you said 5.
Okay, good. Fuck it.
Cool.
Thank you for tuning in. This is Broke, and that is Wes, and that is the Weeb anime manga aficionado. And we are telling you to shut the fuck up and
Beat your meat.
and beat your meat. Go to sleep. Thank you for watching Weebing with Wes, episode 5. The Weeb Dungeon is always in effect, 24/7. All right, I need to stop doing some fucking radio call outs. All right, y'all. Peace out.
People drift away, I can call it capping. All my fault, sitting here, sipping malls in the rear. I wish I would've never caught my friends that fucked me over in my brain. Made a thought, give me brain and hope you make me come like a talk. Scrolling through the gram and hating all the bots. Fame is something that you bought. Almost got into a feud with Aladdin fought over something stupid. I don't think I'm Cupid, but I help more people than myself. I need to buy some tulips. I don't know, something newish. Maybe date a girl that's newish. Maybe move to Newark.